Hi everyone, my name is Denise Coughlan, owner of Resolute Pilates and Wellness Studio, and I'm coming back to you today with something a little bit different. This time we're going to do a sequence of movements from the mat. So you can also do this from lying down on your bed if you find it a little bit difficult to get down onto your mat. And as with all the previous videos, if you have any illnesses or injuries or anything that you might need to get medical clearance from your GP or your physio first before you take part in these exercises. So as I said, you can do these performed from lying down on your bed, or you can take it down onto your mat if you have a nice little comfortable soft mat. And you might need a cushion as well if you need a little bit of extra support for your neck or your back, anywhere that you feel that needs to be a little bit more comfortable. Okay, so what I'm going to get you to do is, when you're ready, just take your time and we're going to bring yourself down to your mat or stay lying down on your bed. So the best way of coming down onto your mat is to come over onto your side, your stronger side, that you feel a little bit more support coming down onto. And then bring yourself down onto your lying down position. So as I said, make sure that you feel comfortable performing these movements. Don't perform anything that you feel uncomfortable or any extra pain. So you could use your cushion underneath the head if you needed a little bit extra neck support, or anywhere else along the body that you feel that you need a little bit more support. So we're going to rest yourself down comfortably into your mat, and if you can, then we're going to bend both of the legs so the feet and the knees are in line with your hips. We're moving up to the base of the lower part of the spine, and we're creating a gentle curve to the base of the spine, what we call neutral. So just visualize the lower part of the back and visualize a very, very gentle curve in the spine. We're going to visualize the connection through the core, so I want you to visualize your belly button ever so gently drawn towards the direction of the spine. And we're going to hold that gentle connection, and we're going to start the breathing. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Visualize the rib cage expanding and contracting as you breathe. Try and relax the shoulders away from the ears and just resting the head in line with the spine. So continue to stay with the breath in this position, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. So we're coming into a very gentle warm-up sequence, and it then followed in by an extra couple of movements then to add in some little bit of mobility and flexibility. So we're coming to the base of the lower part of the spine, and you just want to visualize a rolling and releasing of the base of the spine. So this is for your lumbar spine, the lower part of the back. We're not trying to lift the hips away, we're not trying to force the back. We're just trying to gently roll and release. So you should feel a little bit of a tilting in the base of the spine, but nothing very forceful. Okay, so nice and gentle. And then we're going to do one more time. And then releasing. Now you can stay with that movement, or if you can, we're going to try and peel the spine a little bit higher off the mat and rolling back down slowly. So you only want to go as high as you feel comfortable on this one. If you have got something fairly high, like a pillow or a cushion underneath your head, just slide it away for this particular one, because we don't want to put any extra pressure on the neck. So you can go as high as you feel comfortable on this one. If you are doing this from the bed, you'll probably find that your feet will sink into your mattress a little bit. So just trying to keep control of the movement as much as possible, and really visualize peeling the vertebrae, the spine away. This is a really good one again for mobilizing and strengthening the lower back, but it really works through the full vertebrae one at a time. And it's really good for strengthening the legs and the pelvis. So nice and slow and controlled. And then we're going to do one more time. And rolling back down slowly. So if you feel that you need that little bit of neck support again, we're going to pop that cushion back underneath the head again. And we're going to bring yourself back to your starting position, neutral. So So we're going to start off a little bit of leg work. We're going to slide the leg away from you, straight out through the hip as you exhale. And then inhale, take the legs back in slowly and change. So we're alternating legs. We're just sliding the leg away from you, keeping your foot in contact with the mat or with the bed, the mattress, and just slide the leg away. Keeping it at your own pace, your own timing. Exhale and inhale. Okay? So if you want a little bit of an extra stretch, which is a really nice one for opening out the calf muscle, the back of the leg, just bring your toes back towards you and press it through your heel. So nice and slow and controlled, your own pace, keeping the pelvis in line into that neutral position, staying with the breath. So if you get confused with the breath, just keep breathing. Okay, 2 more times. Exhale and inhale. 1 more time. And coming back to your starting position. Okay, so we're going to reach the 2 arms up towards the ceiling, or you can hold on to the fingertips to your shoulders, and we're just going to roll those shoulders around. So shoulder circles or shoulder rolls, arm circles, lots of different names for the movements. Okay, so you just really want to mobilize through the shoulders, your own range of movement. And then we're going to change direction on this one. Keeping with the breath. And then releasing the arms down slowly by your sides. So let your neck, your shoulders completely relax. And we're coming into the neck. So we would have done these in seated position. You can also do them lying down. So head nods or chin tilts. Without raising your head, you're just looking up and down, nodding your chin. So it comes into the back of the neck, the cervical spine. And if you find that cushion is in the way, just take it out of the way if you find that it's in the way. Gives you a bit of more range of movement. So the head stays resting on the mat or on your pillow, whatever you're lying on. You don't raise the head. Nice and slow, gentle movements. And then we're going to hold the head centered. We're going to look over to one side, so you're looking over your shoulder, and then coming back into the center slowly. The same on the opposite side. Coming back into the center slowly. Exhale. And inhale. Okay, so nice and slow and controlled. Okay, let's do 2 more times. And 1 more time. And then back into your center slowly. Okay, so we're going to start off a little bit of work through the thoracic area, middle part of the spine, a little bit of stretch into the hips as well. So what you could do on this one, if you needed to, for a little bit of extra support, so the legs don't go down too far on each side, is to use a cushion either side of your legs. So I'm going to show you with the feet together and your knees together, keeping that gentle curve in the spine. We're going to allow both legs to roll over onto one side, which is why you can use a pillow or a cushion on each side of you, just to give that little bit extra support. And then coming back into the center slowly. And the same on the opposite side. So you'll see when there's no cushion there, you're able to get a little bit more range of movement. But use whatever you need to give yourself extra little bit of support. And as well, you can use your hands if you need to. So you could use your hands to stop the leg going over too far. And the same then when you're coming over onto the opposite side. So you want to make sure that your head and your eye line is pointing directly up towards the ceiling. And that both of your shoulders stay down. So you're not rolling completely over to the side. Okay, you want to really think of using those abdominal muscles along your waist area, the obliques, as you're rolling over so the legs don't fall over. And the same when you're coming back in, we're going to press the legs together So the knees stay closed all the time. And just staying with the breath. Remember, any breath is fine, just keep breathing. So it's a really nice one, just for, as I said, around the center of the spine, thoracic area of the back. It's a nice stretch along the side, into the leg, into the lower back. And then coming back into the center again, slowly. Okay, so we're going to keep the feet almost touching, so there's a small gap in between the feet. And we're going to keep one leg centered, and we're just going to open one knee out to the side this time, and then bring it back into the center slowly. And the same on the opposite side. Okay, so this time, because we're only doing the one leg, it's going to be a little bit more of an inner thigh stretch this time. Okay, so the inside of your thigh. You can still use your cushion or your pillow on either side of the leg, so you can use your hands to help guide the leg over to the side. Keep neck and shoulders relaxed. Okay, so you might find that you have a little bit more range of movement on one side. That's normal. Okay, so we're going to try and do this with both legs. So what we don't want to do is just to let the legs fall open. So it's a really nice controlled opening and closing through the inner part of the thigh and pelvis. So we're going to inhale to open. And then exhale, closing the legs back together again. Okay, so as I said, try not to just let them fall open. We want to really think of working through the inner and the outer thigh, and working through those hips and pelvis. Okay, so really nice and slow, controlled movements. Using whatever's around you if you need that little support from your hands or your cushion. Good, 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. And then coming back to your starting position. Okay, so you can do as many of them as you feel comfortable with. We're going to open the feet back to hip distance, and we're going to come back to what we did in the warm-up. So we're going to exhale, slide one leg away from you, and inhale, sliding the leg back in. And change, alternating legs. Okay, so nice and slow, controlled. Keeping that gentle curve to the base of the spine, staying with the breath. Visualize that belly button ever so gently coming towards the direction of the spine, that connection through the core. Okay, so we're going to add in a little bit of work through your shoulders now. So if you have something behind you, just make sure you're not going to hit off it. We're going to reach the arms up towards the ceiling. So we're going to keep the legs steady for now. And we're going to reach one arm back behind you, and one arm back up towards the ceiling. So the palms of the hands are facing inwards. Okay, so we keep one arm up towards the ceiling, and one arm is coming back behind you. Exhale, and inhale. Okay, so we're going to add in a little bit of coordination work on this one. And we're going to go with opposite arm to opposite leg. So you're going to have to think about this one. So we go right leg and left arm, and then coming back into your starting position. Alternating sides. Okay, so it's a little bit of coordination work. If you want to leave out the arms, just do the legs, or vice versa, you can. Good. Exhale. And inhale. So completely at your own pace. 2 more times. 1 more time. And then releasing the legs back to your starting position. So this time 2 arms. I'm going to reach the 2 arms back behind you, lengthening through the spine, and then 2 arms back up towards the ceiling again. Exhale. And inhale. Okay, so nice slow controlled movements. And then 2 arms up towards the ceiling. We're going to open the arms out to each side and then back up towards the ceiling again. Opening the arms out to each side. So a little bit of work through the chest, working across the upper back, the shoulders. Closing the arms in slowly. And let's do 2 more times. And back to center. 1 more time. And back to center again slowly, relaxing the arms. Okay, so we're going to slowly take it around to lying face down if you can. So very slowly, bring it over onto one side. So you're going to roll yourself over slowly. Take your time while you're doing this. And we're going to bring yourself to lying face down this time onto your belly. Okay, so if you have your pillow or your cushion, you could use that underneath the head just to give you a little bit of breathing space and support on your neck. We're going to keep the legs stretched and the hands and the elbows are down on the ground. Okay, so we're going to inhale, lengthening up, extending the spine, and exhale, coming down slowly. So you want to make sure that your hands and your elbows stay touching the mat, so you're not lifting the elbows. And we're not trying to come up all the way, okay? It's only a small extension. And this one is working, again, the upper to middle part of that thoracic spine area. You should not be feeling this into your lower back. If you are, just make sure you're not lifting up too high. And try not to push down into your pelvis. You want to relax the legs. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, coming down slowly. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, coming down slowly. Okay, so make sure that the neck is supported. You don't want to push the chin out. Head is staying in line with your spine. And we're going to do 2 more times. And last one. And then coming back down slowly. Okay, so we're going to bring the hands underneath your forehead. You can still use your cushion there if you want to, but we're going to use one hand on top of the other hand and rest the head down on the hand. So you can be completely down or you can stay on the cushion. So a little bit of work through the back of the legs. We're going to bend one leg, bring your foot in towards your bum, and then lower that leg down slowly. And the same on the opposite side. Okay, so this is called a leg curl position or a one leg kick. So we want to try and just press the knees together gently. Neck and shoulders relaxed. And if you want to work that a little bit harder, bring your heel in towards your bum and then lower the leg down slowly. So it just makes a little bit of a deeper contraction, but it's also a little bit of coordination and mobility through the ankle. Okay, nice and slow and controlled. And this one as well is going to help to just slightly open out the top of the leg around the front of your thigh, which sometimes gets a little bit tight. Okay, 2 more times. 1 more time. Okay, so you can stay on that one if you find the next one too hard. We're going to open those legs a little bit wider than the hips, just slightly apart. And instead of bending the leg, we're going to try and straighten the leg. Okay, so we're going to try and lift and lower, alternating legs by stretching the leg away from you. Exhale and inhale. Reach and stretch the leg just as high as you feel comfortable. We're trying to keep both hips on the mat so we're not leaning off to the side. Make sure it's not putting pressure on your lower back. Exhale and inhale. Okay, so your upper body's completely resting on your mat or on your hands. Let's do 2 more times. Neck and shoulders relaxed. One more time. And release it down slowly. We're going to bring the legs together and we're going to slowly bring yourself back around onto your lying down position. Very slowly. Okay, so we're going to bring it to some breathing. Same as what we do when we're seated position. And you just want to make sure that you're comfortably lying down on your mat or your cushion, your mattress, whatever you're lying on. You can do this with straight legs, you can do it with bent legs, you can stay lying over on your side, whatever way feels comfortable. And we're going to stay with the breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. So as with the breathing exercises we've done before, we're going to start off from 5, working to 10, and then from 10 working back to 5. So we're going to start off with that 5-second breath, breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathing out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 2, 3, 4, 5. And out 2, 3, 4, 5. And staying somewhere between that 5 and 10-second breath and continuing to breathe, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Just allowing your body to rest into your mat as you continue to breathe, holding no tension in the head, the neck, the shoulders, just letting the back rest. If you feel uncomfortable, change the position that you're in. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. So we're going to do one more breath in this position. And then if you had the eyes closed, you're just going to open the eyes again slowly, staying with the breath, bringing the awareness back into the room. You can start to stretch through the fingers, the toes. You can give the body a little bit of a stretch if you want to. You can bring the knees into the chest. Anything that just helps you to bring the body back to the awareness of the movement and the awareness into the room. Okay, well done. So you're going to bring it slowly over onto your side and then using the arms to help you come up to your seated position. So well done. I hope you enjoyed that. Just something a little bit different because we've done all the previous videos between seated and standing work. So make sure you scroll back through the videos to access the seated and standing workouts as well. And I shall come back and we'll stay with a couple of extra mat work for a change. And I hope you enjoyed them. And I shall see you all soon.